What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. We got Market Monday. We got Backyard Ballers 2. We've got Combine Stat Upgrades. We also got a content schedule from Madden's Twitter. We got a bunch to get into. A little sneaky, not super long-term, kind of mid-term investment I think can pay off really big in the next coming weeks. But taking a look at the Combine schedule, the content schedule, nothing new, right? Backyard Ballers 2 and 3, Tuesday and Friday. Combine Boosts, I think, are going to effect tomorrow. Flashbacks, LTDs, Ultimate Legends. Nothing kind of just like brand new to the content schedule. We kind of knew this going forward, but it's always nice to see transparency when it comes to Madden 22's, I don't know, social media pages to kind of give us the content we are getting this week. But taking a look at the champions, and we did not get the LTD reveal if any LTDs are coming to the game tomorrow, or the lower overalls. We got the two champions, the Diggs brothers. Trayvon Diggs, wide receiver. I think this is the better of the two cards. Route technician and wide receiver apprentice, potentially. I don't know if that's slot. I'm guessing it's wide receiver apprentice. 96 speed, 6'1" route runner. This card could be very good. They also have that letter D chemistry. I think it's just a Diggs kind of family chem, maybe +1 to all attributes if you have both Diggs in the lineup. But Stephon Diggs, cornerback, 96 speed. He is 6 foot tall, 96 man, 95 zone. He is acrobat and bench press for his built-in ability. So I do think Trayvon Diggs is the better of the two cards. That could potentially be a very good card if the AP is only 2 or 3 for not only route tech but wide receiver apprentice. The thing you can do, and I kind of been talking about this over the weekend, you can preload these Backyard Baller 97 sets. All you have to do is buy 195, 194, and 293s. And I do expect, especially if we get an LTD in Rerolls tomorrow, these cards and training will kind of just rise together. So these prices will rise a little bit. You can pick up these guys for very cheap. Tyreek Hill, I'd say try to get for 90K. Joe Mixon, try to get for under 70K. And then you can try to get Sean Taylor or Andrew Thomas for under 47, 46K. Pretty much equals out to like 250K. At max, you can be building these 97 champion sets just whenever they're put in the game. You could use these cards, and well, you can get their champion sets. You don't have to worry about their card being 400, 300K. You can preload the sets very easily. Another thing, we are going to be getting a 94 Brandon Marshall through the solo challenges. It's at 160 stars. I don't play solos anymore. I'm too lazy to do that, but 160 stars, 94 overall end cap Brandon Marshall. I'm hoping he's a secondary position, specifically cornerback. If he is a safety, it will still be good, but if he's a corner, I think he's 6'3", 6'4". He's on a bunch of different theme teams, including Seattle, which is very strong. Brandon Marshall could be a very good kind of budget baller for you guys. I mean, shit, he's could be good on my team. If he's 6'4", I think he's 6'3", 6'4". If he's a corner with great speed, he might have to find his way onto my team. And then Combine Stat Upgrades, I do believe we're getting these tomorrow morning. Now, I know there's been some speculation, are these players going to get overall upgrades, and I'm here to kind of shut that down. Now, there is a potential that they get overall upgrades. I'm telling you that I highly don't think, like I highly doubt these 97 overall champions turn to the 98s, just because the sets, right, it says 97 overall Combine champion Chris Johnson. If Chris Johnson's the 98 overall, it's gonna throw the whole like balance of the set price and the set cost and all that stuff. It'll pretty much be like a new loophole, pretty much, if there's a 98 overall champion set. Same thing with the 95 overall sets or 94 overall sets. If one becomes a 95, well, 2 94s and an 88 for a 95 overall is really good. So it'll like just be kind of a built-in loophole, and I don't think EA wants to deal with that. I think they just get permanent stat upgrades, not overall upgrades. Moving on now to the March schedule. Again, nothing brand new. Of course, I do think the free agency promo is going to be not this Friday, next Friday. So we will be investing in our free agent cards this weekend. I'll put the link to the investing guide in the description. Players have not changed, just as a matter of when we are buying. And well, this weekend is kind of the last chance to buy. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Again, Backyard Baller 2, 3, and 4 still to come. Tuesday, Friday, and the following Tuesday. So there is that. You can take a screenshot for that schedule. But hopping into the LTD Investments, kind of a look ahead or look back at how they fared. Ricky Williams, right now, 29300K, and you can just tell he is flooded on the market. He was very common to pull. We didn't invest in him because it just wasn't worth the, like, 5 for 275. He needed to go to 315 for us to make profit, and, like, he's just been flooded. Looking ahead at even more, some LTD Backyard Ballers cards going forward. I'm not going to be investing in them unless their card is just absolutely insane. Creed Humphrey, though, this card pretty much Saturday morning, like, he was the lowest he ever got was like 500. I picked up only one for 515. Just kind of was, I'll say, yeah, I was lazy on the Creed Humphrey and Josh Allen, but he's up to 665, and he was up to 650 Saturday morning. So he was great. You're gonna be making like 100K per Creed Humphrey that you bought. Josh Allen, on the other hand, lowest he got to was the mid 500s, was like 550. I bought mine for 615 late Friday night. Again, wasn't really that like locked in, I'd say, on the LTD prices, but he currently 685, 700K. I'm waiting for him to get to 725, 750. I'm kind of shocked that he hasn't gone up in price as much as Creed Humphrey has. When Creed Humphrey has the competition of Jason Kelsey, where Josh Allen has Micah Parsons, but Micah Parsons costs double the amount to power up. So I'm waiting to get 725, 750 for Josh Allen. Levon Kirkland, I have bought a ton of him. I have 10 total. The lowest he got and kind of the best price that I got for was like 550. I bought from 550 to 570. Currently like 625, 650. With Levon Kirkland, I will say I'm being very super patient. Looking at Mike Allstott, he's 870k now. I is selling him for 750. He's moved up another 120k. Look at Jimmy Smith, he's 650k. Levon Kirkland, I am being just like, I might have to wait 2 weeks, but I want to get 750, maybe even 800 for Levon Kirkland. However, if you guys want to kind of just turn a quick flip, I would say high 600s, low 700s for Levon Kirkland. Should take a couple more days because he's only been out of packs. Well, this is the first day he has been out of packs. So that's Levon Kirkland. I want to get like 800, 850. However, I think in the high 600s, low 700s is a solid profit. We'll make it at 100k if you bought for around that 550, 570k mark. Okay, here is kind of the we can talk about the Ultimate Legend kind of 85 investments and a potential investment down the line. So this past week, we got some mid-legends. However, Michael Vick and Ed Too Tall Jones still went for 500k. So your 85 investments, your 83 investments, building, preloading the 97 Ultimate Legend sets for 375k, still made profit because these guys went for 500k. So you still made profit, just wasn't a ton. You're making like 50, 60k, and I don't really think it's worth it for buying a total of basically like 60, 65 cards. But now, and I'm going to go back on Madden 22, the question is, when do we get our 98 Ultimate Legends? Because if we go back on Madden, not Madden 22, Madden 21, and don't make fun of the team, the overall, the coins, alright? Going back to the Ultimate Legend sets, their exchange sets were a little bit different. It's pretty much like a random 87 to 91 player, 87 to 95 player. I do believe the skill positions or skill additions for each player, completely different than how the Ultimate Legend exchange sets work in Madden 21. But what we can take from it is looking at the 98 sets, because the 98 sets pretty much will tell us what is going to be required in the 98 Ultimate Legend sets, 92s, 88s, and 96s. So you'll see different overalls, right? Different overalls. So we're going to have probably different exchange sets in Madden 22. And if I go check out the 97 sets, they are the exact same overall-wise, 87s, 91s, 95s. It's what we have right now. So it begs the question, one, when do we start to see 98 Ultimate Legends? I think we see 98 Ultimate Legends not this Saturday, but the following Saturday. I think we still have one more week of 97 Ultimate Legend sets, and the next week we'll get 98 Ultimate Legend sets. The next question is the 88 overall fantasy set, because again, they're going to be 88s, 92s, 96s. What does the 88 overall fantasy exchange set require? Does it require 385s? Does it require 285s and 283s? Does it require 285s and an 87? Does it require 287s? There's a bunch of mystery, I think, surrounding it. I went and looked at every single kind of Madden 22 set. There is not a standalone 88 overall set. There's a Harvest 88 set, but it requires like a bunch of low-tier Harvest players, and it's not going to require a bunch of low-tier Elite players for an 88 overall Ultimate Legend exchange set. A lot of words. However, I think buying these 87 overall Backyard Ballers, and you can pick these guys up for 6.5 to 6k on new Backyard Baller release day. So tomorrow, Tuesday, Friday, and the following Tuesday, these guys get posted for low 6k. 87 overalls for 6k. If these are required within the 88 overall Ultimate Legend exchange set, right, in like 2-3 weeks down the line, these 87 overalls are not going to be 7k, they're not going to be 8k, they're not going to be 9k. They're most likely going to be 11 to 12k because they're probably the most expensive piece in that set. And the 98 Ultimate Legends will be like really good players, right? Like we've seen the 87s, the 85s went from 5k to 8k, the 83s go from 2k to 3.5 every single Saturday. These 87 overalls, if just one is required within those 88 Ultimate Legend exchange sets, the 87s are going to jump from like 6k to 11k, 6k to 12k. So you might have to wait like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, but I think buying 87 overall Backyard Ballers, 87s, man, they're required for so many different sets. TB3s, Team of the Years, 89-90 exchange sets, and potentially 88 overall Ultimate Legend sets. I love buying them at 6.5, 6k or under. It's like the only thing you're risking is time, right? If they just like never are required in the 88 Ultimate Legend set, well, hey, you still have some 87 overalls for super cheap. You can use in a bunch of different sets. And again, we're still buying 85s under 5k, 82, 83, or 83, 84s under 2.2. That's kind of my price right now. You can see I was buying these 85 overalls for like mid 4, low 4s. Very cheap. I'm gonna be able to build some Ultimate Legend 97 sets this weekend for probably like 350, like 325 even, because these 85s have definitely gone down in price. The hype for like investing in 85s kind of died with Ed Too Tall Jones and Brian McKinney. I think we're going to get a very, very good Ultimate Legend this weekend. And again, you actually can preload these 87 overall sets. So like you can put the cards in, just don't open the pack. Wait till Saturday morning when the pack refreshes, the contents inside the pack refresh, and then open it, and the new cards will be in those packs. You don't have to kind of wait and just do sets for 45 minutes Saturday morning. You can put all the, make the 87 overall packs or whatever, and just open them whenever the contents do get refreshed. But that is all for this video. Again, not crazy stuff to do this week in terms of investing, right? Buy 87s for like under 6.5, buy 85s under 5, 83, 84s for under 2.2. Free agency investing is going to be this weekend. And of course, you can preload your backyard baller sets. Free agency investing, again, if you've not seen the video, just watch it because it'll kind of get you familiar with the cards we are buying this weekend. The buy window, I don't really give prices. I just give the names of who we are buying because that's not changing. Free agents or free agents. That's yeah, that's not going to change. But that's all for this video. Market Monday. Comment if you have any questions. Like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new. And until next time, peace.